EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Here's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, come on.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Broncos. Here we go, shot.
From the gun, Richardson under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Willams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Open space inside the 10. has a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, you ready?
His drive will start on the ground. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Ready? Ready?
Richardson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's in. Touchdown, Bears.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears move out on top, 14-0.
Boswell set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last...